Coming up on Marae, the kameta-wharepapa whānau moved to Brisbane to begin a new life. Now it's a dream shattered as they fight to save their 14-year-old daughter.
Why is this happening to her? You know, how long do we have with her?
He was a favourite son but was unceremoniously dumped by his supporters when he took a gamble with .com's internet party and lost.
Most people sort of saw him as selling out because, like I said, he was known as the man of the people up here.
And is Te Milner-Skudder a World Cup bolter? The Hurricanes fullback is hot this season, but what does his #1 fan think?
Hard taskmaster, driven, very driven, committed.
Ngā mana, ngā reo, huri no tēnā koutou katoa. Nau mai, kake mai, whakatau mai ki te hōtaka a Marae, mō tēnei ata Maria kia koutou. Well, I'm on my own today because Scotty skived off to Vegas for the Pacquiao Mayweather showdown, but with tickets being sold in for the weigh-in alone and fight tickets going for up to $350,000, will he get into the fight? Seems unlikely, but he's a wily fellow, our Scotty, so you never know. We can grill him about it next week. Well, first up this morning, tens of thousands of Māori families have made the decision to move to Australia for a new start. Queensland is popular. It has one of the biggest Māori populations in the world. The kameta-wharepapa whānau from Rotorua is one of those families. But their dream to start a new life with their children, and especially their 14-year-old daughter Shannon, has been shattered. All they want to do now is come home, but they can't. Why? Here's pōtaka Maipi.
Te whenua moi moi a, Australia, the land of sun and opportunity, like thousands of Māori families before. The kameta-wharepapa whānau from Rotoiti have made Queensland their home.
Just the thought of trying to give our kids a better opportunity, while probably at that time as well chasing the Australian dream. You know, I'd be lying if I sat here and said it wasn't the money as well. Yeah.
In 2012, Ray Wharepapa took the leap of faith and went searching for mahi.
Honestly, when I come over, I was nervous. But what I had in my mind was you have to start again, and then, you know, you just get your family settled here, you know, kids' school, all normal stuff that any other family knows what it's like to start at the beginning. To get your family going. Yeah.
Things were going great, good job, kids were settling in at school, doing well in sports. But then in 2014 the dreams were shattered. At 14 years of age, Shannon was diagnosed with terminal cancer.
They made me angry. Why her?
It's probably one of the most hardest things a parent can be told, is that your daughter is basically dying, you know, and every day is a blessing for us. Yeah. We're at the Brisbane Ladies Salento Children's Hospital, and we're here because Shannon, more so known as Ruiha, has a rare type of brain tumour and has been treated with chemotherapy. The brain tumour is called rhabdomyosarcoma. She was first diagnosed back in August the 21st, 2014. At the time she was only 14 years old.
And this 14-year-old tower of strength battles on despite the odds.
Probably gonna die, to be honest. Yeah, soon. Yeah.
But strength and determination has kept this kohine Maya from Rotoiti alive and smiling, but she misses home.
Yeah, when I first got diagnosed, I wanted to move back over. Yeah.
The Brisbane residents could hear Aotearoa calling.
The hardest thing for me has been watching her appearance changed dramatically. They're going to be doing another bone scan on her because it's still showing up as being abnormal and in her head as well. She's dropped weight again, so just got to keep on going with the medicines that they're giving her, chemo, and that's probably the hardest thing about this is the waiting and not knowing. Watching her go through all the emotional things that come with a teenage girl having cancer. There are some days where you think it's an unfair deal, you know, this isn't meant to happen to my baby girl. But with the support that we get from her having chemo treatments at the hospital, we get a lot of support from other parents, you know, and it gives us comfort to know that when we're not actually alone, we do have the support here. We had thought about packing up and going home, but the thing that stopped us was it would have been just too difficult to get like two hospitals communicating and sorting out her chemotherapy treatments and radiation.
The decision was made the whānau could not return as the physical health was the priority and the moke had to take a back seat. Today, Ruiha is back in hospital. What do you miss about New Zealand?
The food. My family and friends and swimming.
Eldest brother Toy and his girlfriend have moved over to Brisbane to support.
It was hard as. My auntie had to tell me because my mum was too broken to tell me and all of that. Yeah, it's hard.
Ruiha's smile is infectious, and today she's happy as whānau from Aotearoa in Australia visit.
Every day changes. Like one day I might be physical and the next day I might be tired and go to the hospital once a week or maybe more. Depending on my bloods.
What's been the hardest thing for you?
Probably seeing my mum and dad stress out a lot.
The stress is real, but the strength of Ruiha evokes beautiful memories.
So ever since she was born, she's always had a smile. She's always been beautiful. She's always been really someone you could approach.
Very bubbly, energetic. Oh, she's just a lovely natured girl, and I know that might sound biased, but that's who she is. She's gentle, she's caring, loving, and she very rarely complains.
She make every day count. She always tries to make every day count, even if she's not feeling well. She still tries to make an effort to make her day count.
With spectacular views like this, how can a whānau not have a positive outlook as the whānau continue to hope and pray?
Prayer has helped us a lot too, and we don't know if they've been answered or anything, but karakia is always at the top of our family's to-do list every day.
Ruiha has had whānau in Aotearoa band together and fundraise as the medical bills for non-Australian citizens mount up.
At the beginning we were paying up to $200 a week on medication, and that's with a Medicare card, an Australian Medicare card. And some weeks it's still the same price, but we just have to do it, you know, there's just no other way, no making excuses as to why we can't do it. She needs her medicine to carry on.
Ruiha, a name given from her father's family, remains positive.
Probably just stay strong and get through it,
It's been a long day without you, my friend.
My new friend Shannon Ruiha aims to return home in September for her 16th birthday. A reason to celebrate indeed.
From where we began, oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again, when I see you again.
Oh, OK, so our thoughts are with Shannon and her whānau, of course, and she'd love to come home, as you heard, for her 16th birthday. So if you'd like to help that wish come true, you can make a donation to the Forest Lake Queensland branch of the Commonwealth Bank. The account name is Shannon Ruiha Tēnei Kameta. The international banking code is 064236. And the account number is 100 24645. So again, the Forest Lake Queensland branch of the Commonwealth Bank. Shannon Ruiha Tēnei Kameta is the account name. The international banking code is 064236 and the account number is 100 Well, next, what happens when your supporters desert you 5 months after the shock dumping of Hone Harawira in Te Tai Tokerau? We head up north to gauge the temperature, and Willie Jackson catches up with the man himself.